Hello everyone, the Department of Periodontics presents its 5th edition of Edify, showcasing the last 5 years of our existence. The department has been offering the UG program from 1988 and the PG program from 2000 and the fellowship program in periodontology from 2018. The fact that we became a deemed university in 2005 gave wings to our desires and allowed us to make changes to our education system. But we'd like to think of the last 5 years as a revival phase, where we underwent a paradigm shift in all aspects of teaching and learning, which is why our Edify is themed Renaissance.
We always try to improve the curriculum based on the input from the students. They said that our curriculum is not challenging and our theory was lagging behind the practical. So we thought of taking classes in 6 months, finishing the portion in 6 months and giving exclusively another 6 months for the revision. And another feedback we got from the parents was students were always with a cell phone or other technologies. So we wanted to take that as our advantage. We started using the touch on cloud applications, that is that castle top training. That is, we believe that learning doesn't stop with the classroom, it has to be extended. So we gave assignments which was thought provoking that improved their confidence and they did very well in the Viva. When I'm looking back at the PG curriculum, the most important change was introduction of interdisciplinary JD through Schoology. That gives an interactive forum for us to discuss the things even before the JD, and also the interactive learning with the other specialty improved their confidence. That resulted in more number of interdisciplinary publication as well.
In our department, we practice a unique method of teaching called Multiple Interactive Learning Algorithm, MILA, which is a student-centric, activity-based learning method. We use activities like group discussion, clay molding, live surgical demonstration, and game-based activities like role play, quiz, crossword puzzle, etc. I could see that students were able to understand the subject in a better way when compared with traditional method of teaching. At the end of the year, we conducted a survey to know the students' feedback. When we asked how the activity-based learning helped them, majority of the students said it helped in understanding of the subject. Game-based learning were their favorites. Most of the people were able to remember the live surgical demonstration shown during the activity classes. Lecture classes are no more dull and monotonous. Instead, they have turned out to be fun and prolific.
Initially, everyone used to have a fear because we are going to do surgical procedures also. This PGCom module was very helpful. The staff, they used to first demonstrate in one patient, and then they used to ask us to do the same procedure on another patient the same day. So the fear of facing our first surgery was not there. Actually, it was very less.
Speaking about PGCom was one best thing that happened to us. It was a very unique kind of learning. Before joining post-graduation, we had a less exposure to the subject. The best part of PGCom was we learn theory, we have demonstration, and we do practically on patients on the very same day. This helped us to learn the subject better.
In the year 2016, a digitally motivated curriculum in the form of iBooks were introduced to our undergraduate students. Our entire perio syllabus was consolidated into iBooks, which had everything. You had concept maps, animated videos, audio clips, and then notes at the end of each section. So the students were given these iBooks prior to the class to get them oriented to the concept. We as teachers, we had a major role reversal. We were behaving more like facilitators to improve the construction of knowledge and to create a more active learning environment.
My favorite part in iBook is notes, which helps in during exam preparation and for getting maximum marks.
My favorite part of iBooks are usually videos because I personally believe on-screen illustrations are a better way for understanding the concept and subject well.
Hello all, I am Ratna. I have been awarded by the Indian Society of Periodontology for securing highest mark in periodontology. This happened because of the innovative teaching style and activity-based learning. I really wanted to thank the department for this.
There has been a constant evolution in the way we impart clinical training to our students. One such major step in 2017 was documentation of clinical cases by our undergraduate students especially. The main idea of documentation was to make our students appreciate their own work and also to get self-motivated to do a better clinical work in the next clinical cases. And during this process of documentation, we noticed a lot of positive things that is happening, like the culture of following up the patients has become more regular than normal, and the students tend to have an opportunity to observe the results for the treatment they have done. And I personally feel these documentations would actually help them in the future when they plan to sit for some abroad board exams or licensing exams where they ask for documented cases, and pretty much our students are ready with it.
So in 2017, we came up with the idea of organizing credit courses for our first year MDA students. So this was done with the idea of providing a flexible learning option for them, not restricted to their chosen stream of post-graduation. So personally for me, I organized a credit course on diode lasers in dentistry where around 30 PGs from all the 9 specialties of the Department of Dentistry participated with so much enthusiasm and zeal to learn something new. So it was a very personally gratifying experience for me. And I think credit courses are a very fun, quick and interesting way of learning new aspects in dentistry.
We all don't like just one thing, right? We like many things. So that is what this credit course offered to us. Me being a perio PG, I never thought I would be learning something about the TMJ or nanotechnology for that matter. But eventually we gained a lot of knowledge in those aspects as well. And that was one of the main reasons why we liked credit courses.
Our motto is to equip our students to face any challenges thrown at them, like various competitive and qualifying exams like NEET. For this, we introduced a major change in the exam pattern in 2017 with the introduction of objective type of questions instead of multiple choice based questions. This made the students to read textbooks in a deep and thorough manner, so that when they are appearing for any competitive exams, they will choose the answer without any second thought. This has yielded a very good result in the recently concluded university exams, where our students perform not only in theory but practicals also they answered with great confidence.
In 2018, the entire PG curriculum was revamped into smaller modules, and each module was taught and evaluated in a trimester pattern according to Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy helps educators identify the intellectual level at which individual students are capable of working. Apart from remembering, understanding and applying the knowledge, it is aimed at critical thinking by striving to reach the top 3 levels of analysis, synthesis and evaluation, with students ready for those levels.
During the PG course, the students, first year students, they will start getting the taste of doing PG only after they complete their first year exam and after they enter the second year exam. But in this new curriculum, the students, because of this new way of learning, every 3 months they are re-evaluated and the new exam is conducted. They are into the main line during the first year itself. So they can be streamlined very fast, and this is I think this is a better way of learning and tuning them very fast. I think this can be implemented in other colleges also.
Apart from clinical and academic training, the Department of Periodontics has always given equal importance to research. In the year 2015, with an educational innovation called the blended module-based learning approach, the biostats and research methodology subjects were taught to our students. They have become more competent in doing research projects with various study designs and are completely capable of doing their statistics using various software packages like SPSS. An emphasis on quality research has always been our motto, and we have published numerous articles in national and international journals with very high repute and impact factor.
We have invented a gingival temperature probe that measures the subgingival temperature. The suture holding process that improves the efficiency during surgical procedures. flap holding forceps that helps in removal of granulation tissue as we hold the flap. And of course, more breakthroughs in clinical periodontics to continue.
We at the Department of Periodontics, we teach the students the diagnostic skills, the analytical skills, the research skills, and of course, the surgical skills. Not only that, we also handhold them when they face a problem so that the interpersonal skills, the conflict resolution skills are all inculcated in their persona.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kritika Jangit. I completed my MBS from the Department of Periodontics at Savita from 2016. The Department of Periodontics at Savita gives one of the best education in the field of periodontics and implantology in India. Various complicated procedures that my contemporaries had only read in books were the ones which I learned with expertise at Savita in the Department of Periodontics. The number of procedures that we could perform at Savita were so much so that it gave me immense clinical skills with the experience and expertise of the complications that were involved in them. Because of Savita's Department of Periodontics, I also received the Excellence in Periodontics Award at Globe Dental, where I work as a consultant periodontist.
Hi friends, myself Dr. Saurav, presently working as an Associate Professor in Department of Periodontics, Shiksha Anusandhan University, Bhubaneswar. Presently, I am also associated with the University of Milano, Italy at the Istituto Ortopedico Galeazzi, Milano as a research scholar for conducting research in the line of autologous pectic concentrates. My focus on research was all initiated from Department of Periodontics and Oral Implantology, Savita University.
I am Major Rupin. I was a postgraduate at Savita Dental College, Chennai, and now presently I am working as Major in Applicant Info. I am a prejudice specialist from PhD. Doing PG from Savita changed my life totally. It gives me a better option for my successful career ahead. And it had changed my viewpoint of treatment of the patient. Initially, after my graduation, I was not able to assess the patients in a different way. But after being a post-graduation from Sabarajani College, it completely changed my viewpoint for treating the patients, which at present I am applying it on the patients for the treatment in the army.